So I got into rugby kind of a very long-winded way. I was randomly playing rounders at my new job here at Loughborough, and one of the rugby coaches just asked if I'd ever played rugby before, and then kind of invited me along to one of the training sessions, and the rest is history really. I went along, really enjoyed it, and then kind of found myself in the Lightning squad. So throughout my whole life I had always played netball, so I played netball at university and all through my school career, and then at the end of university I applied to be part of a scheme called Goals for Gold, which I successfully got through, and then started sprint kayaking for 2 years full time. So I was based up at the National Water Sports Centre, kayaking for 2 years. It's been a nice experience with regards to like finding new friends here. So obviously when I moved up here with kayaking, I only really knew kayakers. So getting a new job at Loughborough and then joining the rugby teams just meant that I've got a whole new friendship group up here. It's just nice to learn a new sport. Obviously I learned how to kayak, and I really enjoyed that learning experience, and now moving to rugby, it's learning all over again. I mean, it's handy that, you know, netball and rugby are both ball sports, so I can take that as well as the team aspect. So I suppose I was ahead of the game in that kind of aspect with regards to being able to catch and throw a ball and knowing general team sport rules, and then it was just kind of like the actual technical parts, the tackling, not running, kind of being able to run with the ball, and knowing the rules of rugby really. I think the most challenging aspect for me has been like tackling, just because netball, you're 3 feet away from someone, you don't have that physical contact, and just kind of learning at the ripe old age of 26 how to kind of put your body on the line, whereas actually that's not something that I was necessarily used to. I'm used to a bit of rough and tumble in netball, but not necessarily kind of trying to floor someone in the middle of the game multiple times. I'd encourage everyone to try rugby just for the sheer fact of making new friends. It's a great way to get out, get active. Learning something as well is always helpful. I find, just the daily trawl of going to work, going home, cooking, going to bed, it does get a bit monotonous. So kind of learning something new, it keeps your mind busy. Again, you get to meet loads of new people. I've just really enjoyed learning a new sport really. I think there's a stigma around rugby that it's a men's sport and it's really physical and only kind of like certain people want to play it, and I think that's something that is really incorrect. Actually, I'm quite a girly girl, I don't like being cold and wet, but I've really enjoyed rugby. It's something, it's just the team element. That's kind of the main part for me, is that it is a team sport. You get your team, everyone kind of like plays for each other. It's not kind of the brutal, laddish culture that people associate with rugby. Actually, you make friends for life here, as in any other sport that you'd play. I've got something in my eye, I should have put more makeup on.